playing on a map they know so well. Um, it is progressive 90 seconds World Dom. Yeah, Arco playing as red has worked out really well for Arco. He's got 3 wins so far in the tournament. And I think he's played in 3 games and won 3 games, if I remember correctly. So he may switch permanently to play as red. This may be the new Arco. It's World Dom progressive cards here in New Zealand and Australia Advance. IP red. Arco is the luckiest man in Risk. Hey, sometimes luck is a skill issue, you know? Sometimes you just got to get good if you want to be luckier. All right, big thanks to Arco also for sharing his screen. That's the perspective we're watching here. Brilliant Frog for USA 1. First in turn order takes that first +4. The turn 1 +4 for Brilliant Frog. That's Eastern NSW is the name of the bonus. I'm sure someone in chat, some geography nerds, can tell us why it's NSW, because I don't know. All right, second in turn order is Arco. Ever heard of him? New South Wales, New South Wales. Thank you. Knew we would have a geography expert there. Thank you, Grimshanky. So that's Eastern New South Wales, the bonus there, the Brilliant Frog takes. Does Arco have a line on any kind of bonus here that you guys see? Arco, a top player, but a very patient player, likes to take a bonus and kind of lay low and let everybody else kind of start hitting each other. You can see the bonus he's going to work on. That's the South Australia +5. GeoGuessr with Pete. Yeah, that's the only geography I know. I was actually, you guys aren't going to believe this, but I was 6th grade Geography B champion of my city. I was in 6th grade, but it was through 8th grade, and I won the city Geography B. So it's, I still have the plaque, I think, on my wall somewhere. I can't remember where I'll put it. All right, here goes Large Truth playing on their home map. Looks like maybe the top bonus? So it takes the +2. They're at the top, the 2 for 2. But also wanting the +3 maybe? Arco looking at some roll information. All right, fourth in turn order here. Roberto Lowe's playing for Eastern Europe in the hottest team in the tournament right now. Eastern Europe put up 48 points in round 2. Already has 42 here in the quarterfinals. Coming from multiple different players. Not a bonus play for Roberto here. Not seeing where he can work, it looks like. Taking a long time on the draft trying to figure out a play in here. Oh, grade 6 by age. So first grade is 5. So 11? 11, 12, yeah. That always did confuse me in Harry Potter because they don't do grades. It would be way easier to keep track of his age in grades, but they do year 1. Which year 1 doesn't correlate to what you're saying is year 1, right, Chris? Okay, so Blazing gets a gifted bonus here. gets the Western New South Wales for the +3. So interesting bonuses here. It's the smaller bonus, the 3 for 4 that the USA gets. It's the 6 for 3 that England gets. Okay, Oliver goes ahead and takes the island bonus. Takes the South Island for the +4. So who does that leave bonusless? Arco's still got to get his cleaned up this turn. And Roberto Lowe's... Oh, Roberto Lowe's did take the +2 at the top. Okay, so only Arco not getting the first turn bonus. Plays it pretty patiently. Great bonus for Brilliant Frog. He gets the 3 for 4, turn 1 in first in turn order. Yeah, that's a 6 for 3 bonus there for England of Western New South Wales. It's the 4 for USA. Should we stop the game and protest SMG and get them to fix the bonuses real quick, or should we keep going? Whatever you guys think is fine. Alright, Brilliant Frog takes a second bonus. The greed on this guy, he takes a +2. It's just a +2. So he's got a 3 for 4 and a 3 for 2. So he's got 6 total territories. Getting him a +6 each turn so he can guard it really well. Yeah, so currently you're safe, Riedel, in one of those auto advance spots. Lars does get the +3 to go with the +2, so that's a +5 there. Alright, where does Roberto go? He's only got the +2. Oh, can he get the bottom bonus? He's got a split for it? Now that's a nice +4 for Roberto. It'll get him back in the game. He's at a +6 now with his +2 at the top in far north Queensland. And the Victoria and Tasmania bonus down there at the bottom. So a +6 total. It's a +5 total for Corbina. Arco's got a +5 just in that single bonus of South Australia. Now Blazin under a little bit of pressure. He's only got the +3, and everybody else is getting bigger bonuses now. Okay, Blazin does. That was a well played by Blazin to find a bonus up there. Gulf and North Queensland for the +3. So he's at +6, which puts him in a much better spot. Blazin's so greedy. I coined the name earlier, Greedle. Greedle. I don't know if you saw that, but I coined the name Greedle with your Japan play. Oh, already coined the... Ah, I'm late to coining. That freaking hot buns. Alright, so we're reaching a bit of a stable state here with people with 2 bonuses. This is where Arco usually goes to extremely patient play. I think he'll add to his 1 out on the islands. What do you guys think? Let's see what he's thinking in terms of what he wants to establish. He does. He adds to that 1 to give him less of a straight line kill potential. Okay, so Arco moves into his central position. That bonus has a nice territory there in the middle he's using because it can reach so many different spots. A real wide territory. Corbina takes a card out on the North Island. Blue gonna kill Arco pretty easily. Yeah, so Blue... I see what you're saying, Leona. Blue's lined up there on the island. That's a tough part for Arco. Gonna be tough to get away. Obviously, if you're Arco, you just get trades on 3 when you need it, and you don't have to worry about it. Alright, Roberto Lowe's was late to get a bonus, but you can see he's caught up in troop count. I guess he had the +2 early. He was late to have a path to that second bonus. He's got a decent island position. That portal in the island could be interesting. In the North Island. This is the first time we've seen this map here in the quarters. And apparently it's a pretty heavily bonus map in this game. Double bonus map. Okay, so now it's a +6 for Oliver. He was maybe latest to get that second bonus. Obviously, Arco only still has the 1. Purple might guard Arco. Where are you seeing it? Where do you think that would be? Leona thinks USA's in a good spot. USA needs probably some points to get through here. It's kind of looking like that cut line's going to be 60 points. Approximately. Obviously, we still got 2 more games after this one to go, so hard to say exactly. But it's going to be somewhere in that 60 range. If you don't get above 60, you're probably in a little bit of jeopardy, depending on the golden game roll. USA's currently at 48, so yeah, they either need... Obviously, a win, even with no bounties, gives them a chance for the golden game, but... a win probably solidifies them through anyway. A win basically solidifies anybody through except for Venezuela. Venezuela came in at 33 points into this game. So they need... even a pure sweep here is, what, 30 points? So if they get a sweep, they would be through. But that's about what they need, or they need to just win and get the golden game. I don't think 3 points is essentially worthless for bounties. I wouldn't call it that. All right, so the board's stabilized. We've kind of got three trading positions established. You got the North Island. You have the, let me call it by the correct geographical name here. You've got South Queensland there in the middle of your map. And then you've got that kind of whole western side in the greater Western Australia for trading zones here. Yeah, you can see Brilliant is just staying right next to Arco. That's clearly the USA game plan, is to not obviously right now, but at some point get Arco on 4 cards. If yellow needs all the... Well, I mean, they would need a perfect sweep to get themselves through just on points, but a win would give them a 1/3 chance of going through. So still a win is something to play for. Obviously, a perfect sweep's a little harder to play for. Oh, get guarded by purple on the left? By white, ideally. Okay. I can't imagine a scenario where Blazing guards Arco in any risk match ever. But maybe. Maybe. So Roberto Lowe's going with a multiple position play. Blazing didn't like that hit. Maybe he's okay now that he moved back. He was just worried he was going to sit in the portal. Arco doesn't have a set. He only has a set on 3 when he needs a set on 3. Obviously, when he's doesn't want to trade anyway, he's not going to use up his skills on that. All right, so Oliver is kill guarded there by Roberto Lowe's on the North Island. Is that the only true kill guard we have here going on? Turn 5. Blazin trying to get guarded, trying to get that 4 guarded maybe? Blue needs to move 1 up on the left. But he doesn't want to lose contact with that Arco too. Does he split here? Yeah, he splits so no one can move and block that. Do we think that's the logic he's thinking? He keeps that 3 there so no one can move and guard Arco from him? He splits there to line up Arco. I think Arco. I know Arco knows that Brilliant Frog's lining him up. I'm curious what he's thinking on terms of trying to get away. He didn't get the help getting the guard from Blazin there. Blue is kill guarding Arco. Yeah, honestly, Arco should feel pretty safe, kind of like a fish feeling safe sitting in a shark's mouth. He's got to feel good about that blue kill guard. Roberto's just using that portal position for card trading. I think Blazin maybe was too. Blazin's in 5 spots, kind of. Where's he going? He is running out of card positions to some degree. I guess he can take that 12 up. No, he's got plenty. I was just talking about in that one little area. Oliver's in a true 4 position play here. 6 in turn order, not where you want to be in Prague World Dom. But if you're in enough spots, you can just hope for a little bit of chaos. Potential to clean up spot there. All right, here we go. First set of trades. Brilliant gets the 4 trade. Does he go kill Arco for 5 cards right now? That would be crazy. Surely he does not. No, he's just gonna match. Now Arco will just use his magical risk toolbox and make sure he has a trade on 3 coming up here. So notice Arco was on 2 dudes there, so we'll see. I know it is a Mitch lookalike, Roberto Lowe's here, because of the purple color. I can't help but just have some partiality towards the purple player with that avatar. Speaking of Mitch playing Risk, I will be playing in the Summer Road Trip Open, so you guys should also get signed up. It's kind of your last chance to get signed up if you are a PRT member. Go into the PRT server and make sure you get signed up for the Summer Road Trip Open. That initial schedule will come out late tomorrow night USA time for round 1 starting this week. And also in the next 24 hours, we'll be announcing our next invitational for professional risk takers. So if you guys want to be in these awesome tournaments, make sure you get signed up for professional risk takers by going to professionalrisktakers.com. The next invitational, you might say, is the most skill-based invitational we've ever had. Carter will disagree, or Chad will disagree, either way, that Zombies was the most skill-based invitational, but this one may give it a run for its money. As skill-based as Risk can be, a game with dice and cards and humans. What is the theme of the? Well, thanks, Grim. Crackle is the one that came up with all the settings for Summer Road Trip Open. He worked really hard on them. I think that tournament's going to be a lot of fun. It's good open tournament settings. The theme of the Invitational coming up, I'll give you guys some special insight since you're here for the stream. The theme is related to a number and getting punished for failing. That's the information I'll give you. All right, so it'll depend a ton here on who doesn't have a trade on 3. Do we think anyone goes for a kill on 4 cards? Even though everyone's gotten so much in bonus troops so far. We think Arco trades on 3. Speedster, unsure if it is. What I can tell you, Speedster, is it's not European advanced caps. So if that's kind of your limit, it's maybe not what you're looking for. All right, let's see who trades on 3 here. Brilliant does not trade on 3. He gets to 68 troops, which is a skill issue for the USA here. He's going to move right back into that spot. He's going to sit and lick his chomps for Arco to be on 4 cards. Oh, he leaves a 3 there. Trying to guard Arco? No, he moves it back. Okay. Oh, Arco getting the wild card for his 3rd card here. Is as Arco gets. You know everyone's just thinking, freaking Arco right now. I don't know, Leona. I wouldn't count Arco trading on 3. May count him out for the win here. Blazon's kind of played a quiet game. Okay, so no trade on 3 for the U.S. and Lars. And Roberto doesn't trade on 3 either. Blazon probably doesn't feel the need to trade on 3. Looks like Arco was the only one that felt like he needed the trade on 3. The fraud allegations. Last year we had a U.S. team in semifinals, but none in the final. You wonder if Canada 2 and Eastern Europe know they're in a direct tie right now for that second spot in the auto advance to finals. Leona says white kills yellow if purple doesn't. Okay, so it's a trade on 4 here for Brilliant. Obviously, he doesn't go for Arco. Arco's only on 1 card. But what does he decide to do? Eventually, people will stop lining up Arco, just assuming he's going to have the trade on 3, right? At some point, it's our fault for continuing to believe he might not. Okay, Frog sits there. Arco's got the big slapper stack right in the middle of the board. He could go for an expensive kill and a trade, but probably doesn't make sense. Okay, he moves out of that position, goes, that position's not helping me anymore anyway. I'll stick with just trading on 3. Quick turns there from both Arco and Lars. Here goes Roberto. Does he have a trade on 4? He does. He's got the 30 trade. Even just a single bounty here would put Eastern Europe in position to get one of those 2 spots going directly to final. Of course, they could be passed very quickly by England 2 or Canada 2 if they got the win here. So does he have lines on Lars? You would think you have lines on the person above you because they're probably been lining you up all game. Oh, he goes for the yellow kill. Or he just goes for a yellow hit. No, he's going for the yellow kill. The 36 is going to jump up and clean up the 31. $27 on 18. All right, there is the kill of Oliver. That will knock Venezuela out of Risk World Cup 2024. Great run for Venezuela. Made it all the way here to the quarterfinals. But that will be the end of it. And that moves Eastern Europe up into that second spot. Auto advance to the finals at this point. Obviously, plenty left to play. But currently, they are sitting in that spot. So he's at 79 troops. He'll be on 3 cards. So still in a pretty good position after the kill, I would say. He's got a 47 slapper stack there in the portal. Blazing gets the 40 trade on 4 here. Does he go get the Lars kill? The 4 is blocked from him, but not super blocked. He's just got to go around a little bit to get to it. Everything else is straight line for Blazin here. Let's see what he decides to do. It's the purple kill? Okay. He's going to have to win a 3-on-1 and a 2-on-1 now? No, he just stops there. I'm not sure what the thing... We'll have to ask Blazin about that. I'm curious what the thinking is. All right, USA gets the kill. Had to win an 8-on-4 there. Oh! Well, I didn't see what that roll was. Okay, he had the other side. 51 on 50 and 5 territories. And nothing else to help. Just needs good rolls here. Gets a good roll and loses 23 on that. Goes 23 on 11. Okay, USA gets the kill on New Zealand. New Zealand's going to be right on the edge. They had a great round 1, but they have struggled since round 1 to get points. They're going to be right on the edge of that cut line. All right, so USA sits at 104 troops here. Going to be on 5 cards after this turn. Can you roll it into another kill? No, he doesn't do anything. Okay, here goes Arco. He's on 95 troops. Can't trade. Only on 2 cards. Arco makes a 69 stack. Like the true professional Risk player he is. Always has his head in the right place. And I don't know if you saw that. But Arco doing Arco things. Oh, you can't make this stuff up, guys. Alright, what does Roberto do here? Brilliant gives him the oops, saying, don't come for my kill, please. It is a little tricky for him to get to that backside. Does Roberto stop there? Arco saying go for it. Arco urging him to go for the USA kill. Does Blazing go for the USA kill? What do you guys think? Well, he just takes a bonus up there at the top. Does Blazing go for this? He's slow rolling down Roberto on a 16 on 16, and they're even so far. Oh, he gets a little bit of a jump on him, and he gets the roll. He's got 65 troops to take out to get the 4 cards in the trade. If he gets purple, he trades it in for the USA kill. He's taking his time here. We're getting an oops here. He's going to use the portal. He hits from 2 sides on the portal. He's going to have to split. But he easily cleans up the kill on Roberto Lowe's. So Blazing kills. Blazin will need the win here to give England a chance to get one of those 2 auto qualifier spots at the final, but England safely through to the semifinals either way. Safe to say, most of those top teams are rooting for the USA to get the win here instead of the other 2 teams that have a chance at that auto qualify spot. All right, USA on 5 cards. Is this a trade and kill Arco situation? See what he does. It's a trade. 170 troops. Hitting some blazing. Gotta not lock your stack, though. Stack locked there by Brilliant. All right, Arco trades on 3, as Arco does. And Roberto laughs, which at some point you just gotta laugh. Yeah, so if he kills Blazin, not knowing Arco has that trade, he's in trouble, right? So you just gotta assume Arco's gonna trade on 3, and maybe that play works out for Brilliant here. Interesting 3-player game. So 165 in troops for Brilliant on 3 cards. Arco will be on 1 card after this, but behind him in troops by about 10. And then we'll see the trade for Blazin potentially coming up on 4. Just see bonuses broken here, maybe. Arco probably doesn't want to block off too much of his pathing for a potential kill coming up. But also wants to make sure they're not getting any extra free troops. Yeah, okay. So Arco goes with that slapper stack up top in the portal. Blazin gets the 65 trade on 4. No trade on 4 there. Would have ended it for Blazin for sure. He's at 190 troops, but neither kill gets him the win. Or gets him a trade in turn. Brilliant could potentially have a trade on 3 here. Even if he doesn't, neither of the other players can have a trade next turn. Arco's hoping for a kill guard from Blazin, you're thinking? Yeah, a couple more breaks here. Brilliant's on 155 troops. The Blazing kill would trade him if he doesn't trade to get the kill, but he would have to trade to get the kill. So again, neither kill gets him a trade in turn, but he does have the trade on 3. How do you play this out if you're Brilliant Frog? By the way, another bounty probably gets USA 1 through on the 6 points because they're right on the edge right now. But he's obviously playing for the win and the guaranteed going through. If they win, they're definitely going through. So Arco getting the win here for Canada likely means they're one of the 2 teams going through to the final. Obviously, England one still to play tomorrow. Okay, so it won't be a trade here. Does Arco card skip? No way. No. Arco takes his card. Wouldn't have made sense to card skip. I was thinking Brilliant still had more cards. Oh, I guess it makes Blazin killing him more worth it, but yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Alright, so Arco just takes a little bit of the board, takes a bonus. Frog wants the white kill on 4. White has to go for this Arco kill, but it's only for 2 cards. He would have to do it next turn, right? Yeah, next turn, yeah. Interesting 3-player endgame here with 3 of the best players in the game. Blazin, Arco, and Frog. So if Brilliant goes to 2 cards here, he's hoping Blazin doesn't have a trade on 3 is maybe the thoughts. We're hoping either of them doesn't have the trade, because if Arco goes to 3 cards, he could maybe get the dry kill on Arco next turn. So we think Blazin has to go for the Arco kill on his turn. He's only up 19 troops on him. Could Brilliant have made that kill tougher for Blazin? Ah. Arco decides to slow roll down Brilliant. I guess this is an assumption that Blazin's not going to have a trade on 3. Because this definitely makes Blazin killing Arco easier. Is it a trade on 3 for Blazin? It doesn't look like a trade on 3 for Blazin. No way he would hold it this long. Which means Frog's got to figure out a way for a dry kill on Arco. He's literally been lining up Arco since turn 1 of this game and hasn't had a chance to get the kill yet. Arco's saying we're buds. We'll you hit USA, we'll team up here. That's what Arco's saying over to Blazin. And Blazin's maybe thinking I need the kill on Arco to have a chance in this thing. He's going to hit some USA. Just a little bit so far. He's also going to roll down the 170 a little bit. So he's trying to make it to where Brilliant can't get the dry kill on Arco. What an interesting 3-player endgame here. So Blazin doesn't go for the Arco kill. He tries to make it tougher on Brilliant to get the Arco kill. But Brilliant's still 60 troops up on Arco. And he doesn't have him kill guarded anywhere. Brilliant goes for the Blazin kill. Loses 100 on the 115 stack. How does he get this stack back over? Okay, he goes through the 1, but he doesn't get to use the 9. He can use the 9 there. Could have saved some troops. He saves 1. He's got a 6 up top to help him. 7 on 3, but he's got to split it. Loses a 2 on 1. And the 8 is stuck. The 7 could come. No, 7 can't get there. Interesting. Brilliant goes for the Blazing kill instead of the Arco kill. Arco's going to get to clean up a free kill. Frog, fail, Arco. Arco kills. Doesn't matter which order Arco goes, he's going to get to clean this up. Okay, Arco kills Blazin first. Not that it matters at all here. It'll be a trade and turn. He's 160 troops. Ahead of Brilliant, Arco will clean up. Arco will get his 4th win in as many games in the Risk World Cup. What an incredible tournament here for Arco. Best Risk player in the world for a reason. Also helps when things fall your way a little bit there in the end. I think Arco did a really good job of getting Blazin to not kill him and instead help team on Brilliant a little bit, which definitely made the Brilliant kill harder. So I don't think it was completely accidental. I think there was some really good diplomacy used there by Arco. And we'll get to hear some interesting thoughts post-game. But it's another win for Arco. Another win for Canada, too. They finished with 21 in this game. So they are very much in a spot to go through as an automatic qualifier to the finals. Obviously, depending on what England 1 can do tomorrow. Put that up. And we'll see what these guys want to talk post-game here. All right, so final scores there. Arco with 21. Brilliant Frog gets a bounty in 3.